Okay, hello everyone. So I'm going to explain why I decided to do this project. So I decided to do this project because civil engineering is not only about designing structures, but also about managing construction sites safely. And in real construction projects, workers are expected to dust and also air pollution. So this condition can affect workers' health and other construction activities. So this project uses the open data and Python to create a simple tool that helps engineers quickly check environmental conditions before working on site. It also follows the professor's guideline because it includes open data and Excel processing, Pandas, UI using Tkinter, sorry, and graph visualization, and also export of Excel. So I'm going to explain to you what does this code does. And I'm going to go lane by lane, so you're all gonna get a quick understanding of what I'm doing right now. So the first part here is the libraries that I used to create the UI window, and also here pandas, sorry, here. And it used to read and process the Excel file, and also here MATLAB. So we use the matplotlib to draw the IQ graph, which I'm going to show you later. The main class is well, we start from here, the construction IQ app. So this contains the whole application. It gives the GUI, the data processing, filtering graphics, and export functions. As you can see, all these parts. And then moving on to the part of the load data, this one. So this function actually um, loads the Excel file, all the data that I have to use in order to run this program. And let me move into the next part of the code. So here we have the calculation risk. So this function classifies the IQ value and it generates some sort of division. So from 0 to 50 is a safe condition. From 51 to 100 would be moderate risk. From 101 to 150 is high risk. And over 150 is very high risk. And then also I set some construction advice. So all this function gives advice for construction site management. Also, we can display all the data. And the definition of filter count is basically just um, when I run the code, I can select each data by the city. For example, as if I select Taipei, I can just directly check on Taipei's data and ignore the rest of it. And this part, it has the top 10 worst, the better one or the worst one. So it's exactly what I do here. And also some graph and the finance part to deal with the Excel file. So I'm just going to show you what my program does. Wait a second. Okay, here we are. So to load the Excel file, I'm going to use the one that the professor provide. I'm going to use this one. So here we have all the counties, the site names, IQ, the PM, PM10, and the status, all in Chinese, so you can all understand. And finally here it has the risk level, and it has the construction advice that I selected before. So by doing this, it's really easy and it's also pretty convenient to have a overall knowledge of what to do. And I have a total of 85 stations. For example, let me just check maybe I want to check Elan and filter county. Yeah. So it's only 2, and it gives you the average and the maximum. Again, yeah. So I just clear, and I can load it one more time. Yeah. And I can select the top 10 worst AQ, which it does here. And for example, if I wanna check the AQ graph, it's here. And if I want to export as an Excel, I just do it here. And I save it perfectly, and I can double check. And all the results are here, as you can see. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you very much for listening. And a final check to what I did. Let me clear it. We're gonna close it. And that will be all. Thank you, everyone.